All right, welcome back. So today we have a good one. I was just listening to this today. It's an older video from Charlie. Um, really good, really good. It's an hour and a half long. I'm only like halfway through. It's from 2 years ago, but I remember watching this a while back, a long time ago, and I re-found it today, and I'm about halfway in. Such a good video. Highly recommend. The link to this will be in the description. But basically, I screenshotted this. He goes over how, in order to be consistent, what actually matters is not you're not here. You're not at the peak. You're not when you stick to your diet every day. He has some really good examples. I wonder if I can find it. Here's a good example. So like he gives the example of like going to bed on time. And most people think that if you go to bed at 11 p.m. here on this day, 11 p.m., 11 p.m., 11 p.m., and then 4 a.m., that, yeah, I go to bed on, at a reasonable hour, 11 p.m. But really, in fact, is you should be taking the average and you are the average. And you're not, you're not you on your best days. You're not you on your worst days. You are the average of all the days put together. And the same is true for your close rate, for how many cold calls you do, everything is your diet. It's not about how good you do one day or not. It's about over a period of time. Are you consistent in that the mean, the average, is consistent over that period, is hitting your target? And that's a super helpful concept to me, especially since I've been tracking all of my data for the last month and a bit. But that I am not my best days, I'm not my worst days. I am the average of my days put together. And it's kind of like a rolling average. So I will probably, yeah, a bunch of changes are coming. I have a bunch of ideas in the works for this. But basically, I'm going to start kind of tracking the last like 30-day or 28-day average of my numbers, like total work hours, bedtime, time I go to sleep, cold calling numbers, etc., and take more of an average an average number, as opposed to trying to be consistent some days and then fail other days. Is just, as long as I keep that average above a certain amount, then I know I'm going to be solid. And if I look at, like, say, my time of sleep, like ten, it's generally 10 to 11 to 11:30, in that range. And if I look at my time awake, it's somewhere between 5 a.m. and like 7:30 on the late end. And I think my average, I don't know what the average is. I guess I should probably keep track of that. But the average is what's important, not, oh, I got 5 a.m. here, 5 a.m. here, 6:30 here. Okay, not as good. 7:30 here, not as good. So that's been really top of mind. And I would highly recommend this video. And I'm going to be putting some of this into practice right away. That's kind of the agency tip of the day. This is the agency Speedrun 0 to 1 million. I believe, I can't remember what day this is. 30. I guess we're on day 37, I believe. And we're going over the inputs for, day 36 today. And we're going over the inputs for yesterday. But first, we're going to go over some YouTube comment Q&A. This gem of a comment, I say this out of love, and I really want you to succeed. Admin equals resistance for you. Correct me if I'm wrong, But if you're not doing service delivery, which I know you were doing the other day, but you could always spread it out, you should be doing sales calls. And if you have no sales calls, you need to book sales calls, aka cold calling. If you switch outreach with admin, so 6 hours of cold calling, 2 hours of admin, you would already have signed a client by now. Lock in, face the dragon in the eyes, and win. This is trial by fire. Also, it could be a good idea for you to sleep in a bit more. Your main task should be cold calling, which would start at 9 a.m. So there isn't really a point, in my opinion, to wake up at 5 a.m. if you're sacrificing sleep. Sleep really helps with willpower, energy, productivity. So better to get more sleep than random admin work. Just an idea. Again, I say this with love. I'm cheering for you. Really appreciate this, man. I think I need to hear this. I know I I struggle with the admin stuff, like the just multiple tabs open, kind of running around, putting out fires, responding to emails, um, just all like, oh, I need to like set up A2P registration. Oh, I need to like get this form working. Oh, need to figure out how to integrate this tool with this tool. Like, there's just so much admin stuff, and if I'm going to be honest, I don't like. I enjoy the admin stuff to some degree, and I think that's why I kind of resort to that as kind of my default behavior, as opposed to, let's say, cold outreach, which definitely is trial by fire. Don't enjoy a single minute of it. Okay, that's not true. Once I get into a role, once I'm into a flow, then I enjoy it. But it's that first like starting amount that I really dread, which I I don't lock in. Like I know I need to. Really appreciate hearing this message, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna right now. I'm gonna add in another item. Just admin work, and I'm gonna put that right at the top because I know that admin work is a form of resistance. Yeah, I really appreciate you saying that. It totally is for me. Totally, 100% is for me. And yeah, that's going to be definitely top of mind. So, uh, and I totally agree with you. If I switched the time I spent doing admin work on with cold calling, like if I add this up, my total outreach hours since starting January 1st, it's like two, three, four, five. It's like 8 hours or so. Which, like, if I locked in for like one day, I could hit these numbers. Like, I could do my entire volume of outreach that I've done in the last 36 days in literally one day if I wanted to. I could literally do that. And that's definitely humbling to think about. And yeah, definitely needs to there needs to be some changes, because there ain't going to be no getting to 1 million anytime fast, any kind of speed run, if I don't nail this. And yeah, really, really appreciate that. So in regards to kind of waking up early, yeah, I pretty much am have pretty like hard, fast times that I can work. Basically 5 p.m. is a pretty hard, fast time. I can't work past that. Need to spend time with my family, with my wife and kids, have dinner, get them ready for bed, get them in bed, all that jazz. And then regarding evenings, that's just pretty much cleaning up the house, putting everything back, and all that. So I really can't plan to do much work beyond 5 p.m. And so all I really have is prior to 5 p.m. There's a little bit of a break in there, just getting the kids up for the day and whatnot around 8 a.m. 8 to 9 a.m. or so. And then the only other like extra bonus time I could get besides kind of during the day is before 8 a.m. So kind of in that 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. window. And as of late, yeah, I've been trying to wake up early, primarily just to yeah, to get as much like of that random admin stuff out of the way. Obviously, I'm not doing that good of a job with that, but that's kind of the idea. And I really want to kind of know my average of I wonder if I can just do this. So tell me the average. Average. Okay, 7.5 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad actually. I thought it was gonna be worse. Um, so as long as like obviously yeah, today I didn't get that much sleep. Went to bed pretty late. But yeah, really good, really good thoughts. And I am gonna still wake up early because that's kind of all I got. I run pretty well. I sleep really deep. Um, but I need to be kind of locked in better at my what time I go to sleep. Let's see. What are we at for average? 10:45. That's not bad. I mean, that's horrible. That's not great. That's not good at all. Definitely, like my aim is like 9:30. Obviously, that's never been hit. Okay, 6 a.m. That's actually decent. Um, that's pretty good. Let's see, total work hours. Oh, okay, I have weekends in there. Weekends are pretty much like fully booked up with just spending time with wife and kids. So I really don't have much time to work on the weekends. That's why it's kind of off. I guess I need to take out weekends to get a good, accurate average. But anyways, that's kind of that. And yeah, I'm gonna keep running this. Obviously, I have a bunch of figuring out to do. Some real deep, hard kind of locking in that needs to take place. And I will catch you guys next time.